Hey guys, this is Subhash S. Mishra, your test coach. Today we will learn a Java program to find the duplicate words in a string. So here you can see I have taken one string yes, which is equal to learn Java, learn Selenium, learn API testing. So here you can see the duplicate word is learn. So we'll see through a program how we can find this duplicate word in a string. So let's go to our Eclipse. Let me create a new class and I will name it as duplicate word in a string. Okay, public static void main finish. Okay, so first thing what we'll do, we'll take a string. Okay, string yes, which is equal to, for example, we'll give learn Java, learn Selenium, learn API testing. Okay, for now we'll take this string. Okay, and here we know the duplicate word is learn. So let's see how we can do it through a program. Then we'll take another variable integer type and the variable name is count. Okay, now what we'll do, we'll convert the string into lowercase. So how you will able to do that? You can write something like this: s equal to s dot to lowercase. So this is the inbuilt method you can use. So what will happen here, all this whatever we are seeing here, right, it will get converted to lowercase. Okay, so all these l and all, right, all these will converted into lowercase. Then what we'll do, we'll split the string into words, right? So here we can see some space and all. So using this space, we'll split this string into words. So first we'll take one array. Okay, array of strings. Okay, string, then we'll name it as, for example, words. Okay, equal to, we'll write s dot split. Okay, you can use split, and here you can give the space. Okay, so we are splitting wherever there is a space, we will split it. Okay, so we'll go next. Then what we'll do, we'll write a sysout statement. Okay, here we'll just write duplicate words in a string. Okay, fine. Now what we'll do, we'll write a for loop. So here the actual logics come. So for int I equal to 0, then I is less than, we'll take the length of these words. So words dot length. Okay, then I plus plus. Okay, now what we'll do, we'll just write count equal to 1. We'll assign 1 to the count variable which we have taken here, type it's integer, right? Now what we'll do, we'll write another for loop for j int j is equal to I plus 1. Okay, then we'll write j is less than same words dot length. Okay, then j plus plus. Okay, then what we'll write here, we'll write a condition. If, what is the condition, words, okay, words of I, words of I dot equals, okay, equal with what, words of j. If it is equal, then what we will do, another bracket. Okay, if it is equal, then what we will do, we will do count plus plus. Okay, and one more thing we'll do, words of j will assign 0 to it. Okay, I'll tell you why. Okay, it is words. Fine. So if you will assign 0 to it, so easily we can avoid printing the whatever we have already printed. We can avoid that, so duplicacy will not be there. I'll explain you. You will able to know in that point of time. Okay, so then what we will do, we'll write another condition. Okay, if we have the count, so if count is greater than 1 and words, okay, of I, okay, is not equal to 0. If this condition satisfies, then what will tell, will print, will write this out. What you are going to print, words of I. So this will be your result. Okay, so let me execute it. Run as Java application. Okay, so what we are seeing here, we are seeing duplicate word in a string is learn. So for example, you want to give Java here, so duplicate word will be learn and Java. Let's see. Okay, so here we can see learn and Java. So our program is working fine, right? So now we need to understand how it is working, right? So to do that, let me explain you from the beginning. Okay, so here we have taken one string. Okay, string s equal to learn Java, learn Selenium, learn API testing. So first thing what we are doing, we have taken one variable count, which type is integer, and then we are converting this string to the lowercase. So if I will show you, so maybe you can see it now. Once I converted, and what I will do, I'll just print lowercase string is, okay, fine. Now let me execute. You can see now, this is, earlier it was like this, and after this statement executed, it will be like this. Okay, fine. Then what we are trying to do, we have taken here one array, right? What's array? Type is string, and then we are splitting all these words. Okay, so if you want to see it again also, I can show you that. So let me do one thing. I'll just write one sysout statement. Okay, and here, for example, word array. Okay, what we will do, for int I equal to 0, I is less than words dot length. Okay, I plus plus, here I will write another sysout, and here what will print, words, then I. Here we should write words. Okay, just to show it properly, I can add a comma here, and may write one more thing. Okay, this should be fine now. So here we'll just print how that arrays looks like after this split, right? Words array, that's what I just want to show you. Okay, see, this is the array. Okay, so what I will do, I will just keep it here, so it will be easy for you to understand. So this is the array for now. Okay, and the length you can see here, 3 4 5 6 7, right? 3 6 7. Even you can print the length also if you want. Okay, you can just do here. I can print length of the word array or size. Okay, let's do that also. Let's see that. So it will give you more clarity. That's why I'm printing all these things, right? So it is 7. Okay, fine. Here you can see, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So size is 7 also, we know, right? Now we know the size is 7. Fine. So what we are trying to do here, now here we are just printing duplicate word in a string. Okay, which you can see it here, duplicate word in string. Okay, then here is the actual logic. We need to understand this part. So for int I equal to 0, I is less than words dot length. So what is the words dot length? Words dot length is 7. So I is equal to 0, I is less than 7, condition is matching. Then what we are telling, we are assigning 1 to count. So earlier we have taken one variable, that is count. So we are assigning the value to count as 1. Okay, then what we are telling, again we are starting one more for loop. Here we are telling for int j equal to I plus 1. So j value will be 0 plus 1 means 1. Okay, then j is less than words dot length. So 1 is less than words dot length is 7. So 1 is less than 7, condition is matching. Then we are telling if this condition is matching, then again we have one more condition. So what is the condition? If words of I means words of 0, I value is 0, words of 0. So what is there in the words of 0? In words of 0 value is learn, right? Dot equals to word of j. So word of j is what? 1, right? J value is 1. So Java. So we are telling if learn is equal to Java, if in dot equals in string we use to compare, right? We can compare like this. We are comparing these two. If learn is equal to Java, then we are telling increase this. But this condition is not matching, right? So will not go inside, it will go up again, and j value is increased. So j value is equal to 2 now. So when j value is equal to 2, then we'll compare word of I. So word of I is again same learn, and we're trying to compare with word of 2. So word of 2 is nothing but learn, right? So we're comparing learn with learn. So this is matching, right? So what we will do, this condition match, so we'll come inside and we'll tell count plus plus. So here what we will do, will count value is equal to 1. Now count value will be 2, right? So count value will be 2. Then what we'll do, tell words of j is equal to 0. So we'll assign words of j value is equal to 2 now. So whatever words of j, in place of words of j we'll assign 2. So the array will look like something like this, right? So after this it will look like, so in place of learn we'll put 0. It will look like this. Okay, I'll tell you why we are doing this. Okay, then what will happen, again the j value will increase, right? So j value will be 3. So again we'll compare with learn with selenium, it will not match, right? Again what we'll do, we'll compare learn with learn, so it will match. So when it will match, again what will happen, this value will increase and it will be 3, and the array will be like this, right? It will be again 0. We'll assign 0 to it. Again this learn will compare with API, again learn will compare with testing. So once this is over, once this part is over, right, this for loop, right? So once this part is over, this condition is over, then we'll come here. So here what we'll tell, if count is greater than 1. So what is the count value now? Count value is 3 now. Yes, the condition is matching. And words of I, so I value is equal to 0 now, right? Still it is 0, right, in the first time. So words of I is not equal to 0. No, it is not equal to 0 because the first thing is learn, right? In that time what we'll do, we'll print words of I. So we are going to print words of I means words of 0, which is learn. So we printed learn, right? Then what will happen, again the loop will go up because here it is over now. this condition is over. Now it will go up. Now I value is equal to 1, right? And we are telling 1 is less than length, which is 7, condition is matching, will come down and count value will increase, right? So now the count value will be, sorry, now we'll assign again the count value is equal to 1. Earlier the count value is equal to 3, now the count value again will be 1, right? Then what we'll tell, for int j equal to I plus 1, so j value will be 2, right? Because I value is equal to 1, so j value equal to 1 plus 1, which will be 2, and 2 is less than what's dot length, which means 7. Okay, then j plus plus, then here again the condition will try to match, right? Words of I means words of 1, which is here you can see, right, which is Java, and is equal to words of j means 0 if Java is equal to 0. Okay, if condition will not match, again it will go up. So now on, what we will do, we'll try to compare Java with everything: Java with 0, Java with Selenium, Java with 0, Java with API, Java with testing, like that, right? Again, when the I value will, again this condition will once this for loop is over, right, again will come up and will come here, I value will be 2, right? So 0 will compare with everything, right? So like that we will do, and we will try to print. So the logic we have used, I think you understand now what I mean to say, right? Everything we are comparing, the first value we compared with everything, the second, third, and finally here the condition what we are putting, if it is count is greater than word and words is not equal to 0, if it is not equal to 0, then we are printing it. Okay, because else what will happen, you will compare 0 with 0, right? Maybe in that time you will print it. That's why we are giving this condition also, what's of I is not equal to 0. Okay, so that's how this program work. Thank you. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section. I'll try to explain it. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel.